right, everybody, welcome to the Toxicity Podcast. I'm your host, Securesean, or Secure, whichever one you want to call me. I am here with my co-hosts, Decaf, Ripper, and Bree, aka PeachieBeach. Yeah, so we are gonna go around and introduce ourselves real quick. This is our first episode, so bear with us because we are new to this, and yeah, we're just a toxic group of people that we wanted to share, what we talk about. So I'm Sean. You can find me on twitch.tv/securesean, mainly playing GTA and Warzone with these guys. Yeah, so Decaf.
What? Hi. I'm sorry. Hi, I'm
Already
Decaf.
off to a great start.
Great
Hold
start, you guys.
Hold on. Oh my god. Hi, I'm Decaf. You can find me at twitch.tv/DecafRx. I usually stream Minecraft, but other than that, I stream GTA. But yeah.
Jeez, Decaf, breathe.
Jesus.
I'm unlimited DecafRx swimmer Twitch.
I said it all in one word.
All right, Ripper.
Hi, my name's Ripper. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Ripper1213. Mainly doing the same thing Sean does, with a little bit of Rocket League thrown in there.
All right, Bree.
So exciting. Bree.
Rude.
Shut up, child. You can find me on Twitch at PeachieBeach with one eye. I'm also on TikTok with 3 eyes. And yeah, I'm usually just playing whatever I feel like on Twitch. So we'll go with that. I don't know.
All right.
Someone else start talking.
So just some background for some people that are just like, why is this podcast called the Toxicity Podcast? I'm sure you figured it out already with how we've been talking to one another. We're a pretty toxic group of people.
But it's jokingly and in the best
It's
way, just to clarify.
We aren't actually all toxic. We just joke around.
Yeah, we're a group of friends who we just happen to be toxic towards one another. You'll often hear us call Ripper a child. That
Because he
is
is the child of children.
Yeah, yep.
Agreed, it's a child.
He is a literal child. Check out my clip on TikTok about somebody flashing a minor.
Okay, to be fair though, clearly it's video games, just so no
Oh,
one
yeah,
takes
nope.
that the wrong way.
I'm a comedic
Clarify.
genius.
you're something.
Yeah, something's definitely a way to go about that.
So yeah. So I figured we'll just talk about a bunch of random shit that comes up to our, comes into our heads or whatever. So one thing that I know that is a big topic with all 4 of us is the problems on Twitch right now. I am not a huge fan of all the bots. I'm sure you guys aren't
They
either.
are very annoying.
Very annoying.
Mr. Haas in general.
Oh my god, if I say that name one more time.
Yeah. So basically what I wanted to get out of this topic was I want to hear your guys' opinions on what you want Twitch to do about it. Let's start with Decaf.
What?
I want to know what you personally would like
Stop
Twitch.
telling people who to talk and just open the floor to the topic. Don't put Decaf on the spot like that. That's just mean.
Okay, well, somebody else start talking then. Like, what do you guys want Twitch to do about it?
Oh God. I don't know what they could do.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's kind of
That's
hard
the
for them
big
to
thing.
track who is doing it.
Well, from what I've heard, at least as of right now, they've figured out who a few of the people who are actually the main couple people are, and they're suing them for breaking policies and all that. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I just think they need to get on the whole. If a bunch of people are blocking the same person, they should be like, hey, this guy's kind of a problem.
I mean, that's fair. Have
Where they're
some
just IP
report.
banning.
Yeah. It's kind of like the whole Warzone thing where it's like, okay, well, yeah, you can ban an account, but it's like that person's just gonna go make another one.
Yeah, that's why they should be doing IP banning for people.
Yeah. Well, like,
Especially if, like you said, if they have like a large group, a number of people doing the whole thing and people blocking them.
why is Ripper now in the audience?
I don't know.
What a ripper!
Ripper
I accidentally left.
disappeared. Why would you do that?
I accidentally left. Whoops.
He just poofed.
Whoopsies.
Oh, good job, Ripper.
How you
This
know
is
this
why
podcast
we
is
give.
watched.
This is why you're the child of children.
Hey, don't discriminate.
It's not discrimination. It's telling you
Well,
this
it's
is why we
discrimination.
remind you you're a child pushing
Rip-
the wrong buttons. and
Ripper,
shit.
just remember, they hate us because they ain't us.
That's what it is.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
That's what it is. Absolutely not.
So, and then another thing, I know that there's people that are going to be coming into this podcast that know that we play on GTA. We're not going to be talking about the city at all because Bree doesn't like talking about it, so we're just not going to bring it up. I just wanted to clear that out right now. But we can talk about other games, like
Any other games?
yeah. Are you guys excited about the new Warzone map coming out?
I don't know how I
Ooh.
feel about it. I'm glad that we're finally getting a new goddamn map. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But
And it's I don't know. I mean, I'm a little upset that Verdansk will finally be going away, because then we can't say, dropping into Verdansk as Tim would say, but we can't,
nerd.
it's been Verdansk has been home for what, 2 years now?
Glad we're getting a new map. It's just this one. It looks like it's gonna be a little too big.
Kinda like-
Already
like-
felt way too big.
Like
Especially you can go around for like the longest time without finding anyone half the time, depending on where you land.
well, that's also because people are hiding in buildings because they're worried about hackers.
Yeah, and this one doesn't look like there's gonna be many buildings for people to hide in.
Yeah, I mean, the new map kind of reminds me a lot of a lot of the original Apex map.
To me, it was looking like it looks like a battle royale arc. Arc
Yeah,
battle royale.
I can
it
see
That's
that.
a lot
it-
what the map looks like.
I can see it.
it really reminds me of the original Apex map, like right on that jungle side, just that but blown up.
That actually, I could see that too.
Yeah.
But the other thing I'm not super excited about is the fact that they're bringing in the Vanguard mechanics into Warzone now. So it's not going to be Modern Warfare type Warzone anymore. It's going to be Vanguard. And Vanguard has the same type of kill to death time as Cold War.
It's still got the same like base movement mechanics as Modern Warfare though.
But
It's a Modern Warfare movement engine.
Yeah, I mean, the
It's
movement.
still
I'm not.
based on the same engine.
I'm just more so upset about the whole like, if they're gonna take it, make it just basically an older styled look, like an older looking styled Warzone, instead of making it like Cold War, just different movement.
It might like the time to kill, or like that whole ratio might make the game a little more even too. Sometimes you're gonna have to do better to try and find better loadouts. It's gonna take people more time to get into that meta.
Well, I mean, and that's what people were saying about Cold War, but look how shitty Cold War's done though.
True.
Like the kill.
Vanguard could easily flop like Cold War did, but
Yeah, and I mean, I'm excited for it, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I'm not super thrilled about another World War II game.
It does at least look better than the last one or last
Yeah.
game we had out.
Cold War?
But yes.
Yeah. I mean, didn't they just, what was it, like 2016, 2017 that Call of Duty World War II came out? We're
Something like that. 'cause I
yeah, we're
remember
literally
playing
what,
with my dad.
4 years, a 4-year difference between a different World War II game? Like, you could have done anything else. Like I've heard a lot of people say that they want a Call of Duty Afghanistan.
I think some sort of another like futuristic one would be cool, like another
I-
Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare.
I wasn't against the futuristic ones, but it would be nice to have one that's more modern day.
Yeah, like I'm not
Maybe
saying like
like
obviously
more
make
like
it
Ghost.
not make it an Afghanistan one, but like something like that where it's like, okay, well, in 2000, base it like on events that happened in 2010, you know what I mean, or something, or early 2000s.
So kind of
Yeah, stuff
something.
that people that are like
Ooh,
actually like constantly playing
you know what?
the
We
COD games.
have the beginning of the game be
Okay.
the beginning of like leading up to 9/11, and then have your character be one of those people
Oh,
that signed up and then go join the military and have it go from there, and then be on, or even have your character be on what is it, SEAL Team 6.
That'd be cool. I'd like something similar to like Call of Duty Ghost if anyone ever played that.
Dude,
I'd
Ghost
like
was
something similar to that.
trash.
I loved Ghost.
Ghost
Ghost
was
was probably my
trash.
Ghost was one of my favorite CODs.
The campaign was all right, but the multiplayer was iffy.
Yeah, I would want something similar to the campaign, like just I don't know necessarily the mechanics. I just like the story base that we had in campaign.
Yeah, like I enjoy that a lot of the CODs really like sync together in a way, like the same characters, just like either they're older or they're younger.
Mm.
What was it, Black Ops? All the Black Ops games had all the same characters in it.
Yeah, we had like basically Captain Price in every single one of them.
Yeah, it was
A lot of the
Price.
characters came over.
It was what, Price,
Mason.
Mason, Nikolai.
Yeah, the
Um,
same characters.
yeah, I
It'd be
mean,
nice to see some like brand new characters as well, though.
yeah. I kind of want to see some of these Warzone characters become characters.
That'd be cool.
Because, I mean, like, there's a couple of these characters that I'm like, who the fuck is this guy and why is he here? He's got a fire skin, but why is he here?
Because we've got like no backstory on some of these Warzone characters, which would be nice if they went in depth on those characters. Give
Yeah.
us more. Kind of get
Um,
behind the characters or the skins a little bit better.
well, I know my side of this, but transitioning to a different game, y'all see the new Fortnite Battle Pass video?
Oh Jesus! No, I didn't.
I saw it.
I was doing laundry when you played it, so no, I did not see it.
It
I just
doesn't
saw one skin.
it doesn't look bad. I mean, it looks like they're bringing back that
Okay.
Fortnightmare stuff.
I want to point out every time the battle pass or Fortnite in general just doesn't look bad, and I'll be like, yeah, let's play it. You will say sure, and then you will never want to play it.
Because I'm not I'll be in the mood for Fortnite, and then it just doesn't happen.
No.
Fortnite's a certain game you have to be in the mood to play.
Yeah.
Else it just ruins your whole thing of wanting to game that day sometimes.
Yeah, like I honestly I
It
don't.
would be nice to be able to play more than just Warzone or waiting for people to get out of the city, though. I'm just saying.
I mean, doesn't stop you from playing it.
Okay, well, also being able to play with people is, a thing.
But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like all of a sudden I want to be able to survive, and if I shoot at somebody, I don't want to sit there and watch them build 16 different skyscrapers in front of me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's why I never enjoyed that game. You'll be shooting at someone because like when I started playing that game, I came from playing Call of Duty, and that is I feel like COD's more skill based, where you have to actually have decent aim if you want to be decent at the game. But Fortnite's more of just how good are you at building, rather than shooting.
And I mean, coming from a guy who plays on console, the mechanics on it. If I sit here and I'm like, all right, I gotta press the up on the D-pad, and then I gotta like scroll to a different material or like this type of like wall that I gotta put down, I'm gonna be sitting there for 2 minutes before I fucking get one fucking floor off.
Valid reason not to play.
I liked it better in the first couple seasons, like OG Fortnite days.
Yeah, the first few seasons were by far better than B seasons because it was more. Like I said, the problem with it now is that it's more skill based on how you can build, but back then it was like everybody was kind of getting used to the game and like the game mechanics. It seemed like it was a lot more fun because nobody really knew what they were doing.
Yeah. And then on the topic of games, has anybody found any games that they like have found that they've been playing on their channels that is doing well, or like what they have been enjoying, stuff like that? I know Bree's been playing that new Wario game. Have you been enjoying it?
I love the Wario game. The WarioWare is fucking great. Although when people are watching and I'm just failing miserably because I messed up in the simplest thing, and people tell me they're disappointed in me, Zach. It's entertaining because like I even had a poll because I was playing the Ace Attorney game, the Phoenix Wright one, and I'm like, well, I kind of want to play a different game, so I did a poll, and most people wanted to see that one because they also like seeing me fail at things very easily. Rude guys, I'm just saying.
Throwing some shade at Zach.
Well, no, because Zach legit came
He's not even
in
here to defend himself.
the first day I was playing it, and like I was really struggling in like the first couple levels. Just because the speed, I forgot how much it can speed up. Just like that little bit of speed and trying to
Speed.
move your
I am
character.
speed.
You
Speed.
hush up there with your speed.
Sanic.
With how much your
Isn't that
character
Sanic?
takes to move.
Sanic?
No, I was just saying Sanic because speed.
Okay,
Sorry, Bree. Sorry. Go ahead, continue.
rude. With how much though it speeds up, and then just that little bit of amount of time it actually takes you to move is way more than like you need. Yes, I'm aware Phil streams are the best. Why everyone wants to watch me play it. But Zach came in, he's like, I can't watch this. I'm getting angry. I have to step away. So that's why I threw shade. Not even throwing shade at Zach, but just he's the one that usually says something about me failing, and
So
it's fair.
I also, speaking of Zach, I just want to give a quick shout out because I know he's going to listen to this later on YouTube and maybe even on Spotify once Ripper puts it on Spotify. But Zach, you are the greatest person on the planet. Like, you are the best mod, and you
You are
making,
awesome.
yeah, you make the best overlays and transitions and all that. You've literally helped probably all four of us. I don't know if he's helped out Decaf at, but you know, at least the three of us, me, Ripper, and Bree, you've helped us quite a bit, and I'm really glad to call you a friend. So
I'm really glad to have actually gotten to meet you after moving out here.
happy
Still saying.
happy 1 year of being my mod. So
Yeah, he realized that last night. He's like, "Oh, I should tell him happy anniversary because he's a dork."
And then since I'm drawing a blank on topics, I know Dakota and Devin are in the audience. If you guys want to post a
I got a game.
question, if you have a game.
Yeah, rude.
Oh, sorry. I mean, just
I like
wait. You gotta
how
start.
he
Okay,
goes
well,
straight to me for once and doesn't say anything about anyone else.
well, you kept saying just to
Defend.
open the floor, so you just start talking.
I'm trying not to cut people off though.
Like someone else does.
Okay.
I'd say right now off stream because I can't exactly stream my Switch yet. I've been playing Pokemon Sword. I'm really enjoying that. I've been trying to get into like some of the because they got competitive in there. I've been trying to get into a little bit of that. Playing that every once in a
Since
Why
you
while.
can't-
have the Switch, Ripper, have you tried the Pokemon Unite?
No, I can never get into those sorts of games. Like
The
just
MMOs.
the layout is weird.
I get that. I will say
Um,
that one's actually not bad though too.
Ripper, why can't you stream it?
I need to.
You don't have the
I need to get a
I have
capture card.
Yeah, that's the word I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get one soon so I can, because I also want to stream some of the like Telltale games from my Xbox, like the Walking Dead games. I want to stream Pokemon, of course. So I'm just waiting to get that, and then I'll be doing those streams as well. Get more variety.
Hey,
in
if you
there.
have Mario Kart, at least the three of us. Do you have a Switch?
No, I don't have a Switch.
We need to work on that. At least the three of us, if you get Mario Kart until somebody else also gets Mario Kart, could do that too.
I'll have
We've
to
done that
buy-
with Crit Navina. That was pretty fun.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
And you can say that all you want.
All I do is win in Mario Kart. No flex. So
I can't play Mario Kart without wanting to murder somebody.
You can't play anything competitive without wanting to murder
Exactly.
someone.
Exactly.
Not wrong at all about that.
Just, like, but for everyone's perspective, when we play Warzone and Decaf dies, you just hear "What in the?" and then she just like.
Just
I
hear
want you to
straight in
know
her
both
mic.
Dakota and Devin have both agreed with Ripper about Ghost being a good game.
See, Ghost was slept on. It was a good game.
Dakota, stop typing in the no mic and type in the general chat.
You doofus.
Let's see if they'll give us some questions.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some of them.
It doesn't help.
Give us questions.
Give us questions, please.
So another thing that I had thought of by listening to a different podcast, and I'll shout out Infinity because I was listening to theirs when I heard this. Actually, no, it wasn't Infinity's, but I was listening to Infinity's. If you guys want to go check out another podcast, go check out the Infinity podcast. Me and Ripper might be on one coming up. Anyway,
Beans?
Beans?
the magical
What about
fruit.
beans? Devin, what about beans?
What about beans?
Fucking beans.
Oh, beans in general.
In general.
Beans good.
Oh, you know what's a good game that's a little slept on?
What?
That
Say-
fucking duck game.
I think
Oh
about
my
to say
God.
NHL.
Don't get him started on the duck game.
Duck
God.
game.
Oh, God.
I
You
thought
know
you were
what I
about to say
kind of want to
NHL,
start
Sean.
playing again, though? That's been forever. I
What, the
finally
duck
actually have it
game?
back. No, I'm not talking about the duck game.
Duck game.
No.
Duck cookie?
Duck life.
Duck life?
Pokemon MMO.
Oh.
That one I want to start playing again.
Pokemon MMO.
It basically, you can play like any of the ones from like the DS, like the Heart Gold, Soul
Oh, okay.
Silver,
I get you.
even
emulator.
Black and White are on there too.
So it's like an emulator for all the games.
Yeah. You just have the emulator. You can go whichever region of the ones that there are. Goose
That'd be
Goose Duck
fun.
is fun too. And Among Us are fun. Dakota's.
It's been a
is true.
while since we played Goose
But
Goose
the
Duck.
nice thing about
Right.
the Poke MMO is you can battle anyone that you come across with just by clicking on them as they're walking around. It's just so nice.
Speaking of Pokemon, I fucking destroyed Ripper on Pokemon the trading card game online.
Oh,
beat
remember
me
when I
once,
was
and I beat you
kicking
the
your
other one.
ass though?
Yeah, because
no.
you wouldn't let me use my favorite card.
You beat me once, Sean.
I beat you twice with the same
Once.
card.
Okay, maybe twice.
No, I told you. See,
Use
when you
that
and me,
stupid card.
was it the tag team one?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Use
no,
that
you're not.
stupid
You're not
card
allowed to
every
use that
single
one.
time.
He also get really salty when I would continuously use my Articuno. I'm just saying.
Yeah, your Articuno's OP as shit.
He doesn't like my Articuno.
Oh, you want to know an underrated game?
Hmm.
Wizard 101.
Oh, God.
You
no.
really say
Dude,
you
yes,
want to start
facts.
playing Wizard 101 again, and honestly, at this point, I would not be against it.
Wizard 101, let's do
101.
it.
Wizard
I don't-
101
I
is
don't
fucking-
like
I'll
that
play
game.
with you guys. I will play Wizard 101 with you.
So we do that tonight?
I'm down.
It's free on Steam.
I am honestly down to play.
No,
I'm
you
okay
no,
with
I'm
it.
doing
and then oh, let me see if it's still a game. But right when Wizard
Oh my
101 came
God.
out, what was it? It was a Pirates of the Caribbean one. Was it? Um,
I'm gonna start with downloading Wizard 101 right now.
Same.
my
do you,
God.
do you guys know? You guys know what I'm talking about? That Pirates of the Caribbean style one.
No.
It was.
Yeah.
I think it came out just before.
Oh, Pirates 101.
Was that what exactly what it was?
Yeah,
Pirates
101.
101?
Pirates 101.
It's
That's
not
what
on
it is.
Steam,
my
but
God.
they
On Google.
that was one of those
Literally
games.
just a Pirates version.
Yeah, I think that came out before it.
Yeah, I used to play both of them.
Yeah, same here. I like back in the day, I used to get on my computer and then I'd have to sit there on the landline for some of those people that are listening that don't know what a landline is. I had to sit down on my computer because we didn't have Discord. I had to call my friend, which was more than likely Zach, and we would sit there and we would play Pirates 101 and Wizard 101.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I saw
There's
Dakota
Pirates
say
101.
Neopets, and oh my god, I remember playing all those mini games, raising that pet. Oh my god.
There was a
Neopets.
speaking of Neopets, there was a PlayStation Neopets game. What was it? It was like Neopets and the Dark Dragon or some shit. That's me and my sister would play that all the time.
Oh my god! Was it on the PlayStation?
Yeah, the
'Cause I
Darkest Fairy.
Yep, I have that one back home.
Yeah, we
with
have
my PlayStation.
we have it at my parents' house. But yeah, that was a game that we used to play a lot. I also used to play all the Naruto Shippudens on. I played the first 2 on my GameCube, and then I played the other ones on my PlayStation.
I just wanted to look something up. Apparently, they have Neopet jewelry now. And why are they really cute?
Neopet jewelry?
Yes, I went to the Neopets website, and if you scroll down just a little bit to feature news and updates, it has
Just a little
Neopet
bit.
jewelry.
Just a
And
little bit
it's
of
cute.
my love. What? Hi, Foxy.
Hey, Foxy.
You know what, Foxy? But
Um,
tell me why these are freaking adorable.
tell me why.
No.
They're also really goddamn
Are
expensive.
they?
Do you want to know how expensive
Tell me why.
these things are? The necklaces are over 100.
Ooh. $100?
Yes.
What the hell? What in the hell?
I think
Wow.
the cheapest thing I am seeing right now
They're singing it in the chat.
Oh my god.
65,
me
and that's for an
why.
ear cuff.
Hey, there's a name Quinn on here.
65 otherwise for like
What?
actual studs.
That's how the
So
name
weird.
Quinn on here.
Wait, there's something named Quinn on there?
Yeah, I'm making a pirate right now.
Wait, what?
Wait,
I'm
what are
making
you?
a pirate in Pirates 101.
Oh my god, you're actually playing it.
Oh my
Oh, we're
god.
doing pirates. I thought we were gonna do the wizards.
No, we can do Wizard 101. I was just downloading Pirates 101 too.
I'm not.
I
I'm
mean-
not downloading Pirates 101.
I'm not getting
Nah.
Pirates of the One.
Hey, there's Wesley.
So I got this one from a different podcast. This question, but actually, hang on. Before I move on topics, Decaf,
Thanks.
is there
Good
any
one,
games?
ideas.
Is there any games that you have been wanting to play or have found that you've been playing on stream that you've been really enjoying besides Minecraft?
Or that you feel is being slept on.
No, wait.
Is
haven't.
Minecraft being slept on?
Ooh, no,
What?
Decaf. I have a question. Do
No.
you think I Love You, Colonel Sanders is being slept on?
Them chicken
We
strips.
Finish that. No,
I
me
know,
and
we
Decaf
need to
actually
finish-
started playing that on my stream, and we
I know.
never
I've
finished
I've
it.
yeah, I've seen Big
My
Jiggly
sister
Panda
was
play it.
my sister was having too much fun just listening to me say things with the voice I had given him. And yes, Dakota and Neopets is on mobile. Yes.
I can't
Remember
believe
back
I
then?
gave the main character kind of freaking ego.
It's a very e-girl but decaf voice that she had given one of the characters. It was great.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Honestly, gets.
What was the game that I've been playing? The Naruto games are fucking
Oh
fun
my
to play.
god. I hate you, Dakota.
Bree, you need to get on that Naruto grind in the games. We also need to finish the series. Oh, Decaf
I
is now
like
playing
that.
Wizard 101.
I was gonna say I like how she gave it shit when we said we were gonna do Wizard 101 and then she opens it.
But yeah, so
I'm gonna go grab a
then
drink real quick.
anyway,
I'll be right back.
all right. Anyway, so moving on to the next question, I guess that I know for a fact I wrote this down, but what with obviously COVID-19 still being a big topic and with everybody right now, what is one thing that you did before the pandemic, but because obviously the pandemic took so much away and with all the restrictions and everything, what is something that you did before the pandemic, but you find yourself not doing it now because you weren't able to do it for pretty much over a year and a half? Anybody?
What was I heard part of the question because of COVID? What is that
So
we miss or that we
basic- no,
don't
so-
do anymore?
Yeah, so basically, like, if it's like something you used to do before the pandemic, but because of the pandemic restricting so much, you found yourself not doing it either as often or no longer at all, and you kind of miss doing, but you just haven't had the motivation to go do it. If that makes sense.
Hard one. Trying to think of
I
what
can think of, because I mean, video games was one thing that I would do, and we're constantly doing that.
Well, I
Heck, we've
mean, like
even
it
been
could
there streaming.
it could be like
But
anything. Like it doesn't have to be something you did like
well,
every day. It could be like something
no,
that you
I
enjoyed doing and went out and you would do.
I was getting to what I was trying to be my answer.
Okay.
Because the only personally the only things that I have done usually or really at all is school before I moved out here, working, video games. Like, honestly, kinda.
What Devin just said.
Yeah. Yep.
What did I say?
He said that we are actually playing Wizard 101.
Yes, we are. I think honestly, I miss having the motivation to go to school and actually work on stuff that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Because I mean, for a while, yes, beauty school was what I wanted to do, but I've thought about it more, and I kind of want to go back to school for teaching.
I miss having the motivation to go to the gym. I had a lot of it before the pandemic, but now it's like, there's so many people going to the gym now because the gyms were closed. It's just I hate having the when I go to the gym, I hate the idea of people watching me while I work out because I don't like how I look personally, and I have my own insecurities. And so when I see all these people who are just like, ripped, and I'm talking like Mitch level ripped, and they're like looking at me while I'm sitting there doing curls, it's like I'm being judged right now, and I know it.
I'd say I'd have to agree with Sean on the gym thing. I find myself not going to the gym really anymore like I used to.
Like
ever since COVID's happened.
Well, and I mean, for me, especially before COVID, I did overnight shifts, and so I would go to the gym at like 4 a.m. when no one is there. So it's like, okay, well, I had the freedom to do literally whatever at the gym, and now I can't do that because gyms aren't open 24 hours anymore. Well, some of them are now, but it's like, okay, well, the gym I specifically went to is no longer 24 hours anymore. And the one at our apartment complex is only open till 10, and it's like, okay, I don't want to go at 10, at like 9 o'clock at night when people are going to come and work out, or even before then from like 4 to 9, that's when people are getting off work and they're going to go work out.
Yeah. Also, Foxy, I get that entirely.
Huh?
Oh, about she said that she's too scared to step into a gym. And honestly,
Okay,
I was
felt that.
yeah, like I mean, at first it took me obviously like that's why I worked out at night. I can't do it when there's a lot of people around. The only time I would ever go during the day was when I would go work out with my dad. And that's honestly why I started working out, because my dad was like, "Hey, if I start going to the gym, will you go with me?" And it's like, "Okay, well, yeah, I guess I'll go with you." So, I mean, and because I stopped going to the gym, my dad didn't stop, but he would also go in the morning. And when in the morning, you guys know how gyms are in the morning, people trying to work out before work, it's packed. So,
I forgot they talk when you open up this game. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, that's why I haven't opened it up yet, because it would pick it up in the podcast. But yeah, so here, so anyway, Bree, you said you wanted to go back to school and you might want to go back for teaching.
Yeah, I've been thinking about like what I actually want to do, because as much as I don't hate my job, it's just some of the stress.
You want more
not
out of
having enough
working.
people. I don't want to work at a cookie dough store all my life. Let's be real.
Yeah.
As much as my bosses are awesome, the coworkers I actually interact with are not bad. One of them being Brace, which is awesome. But I want to be able to feel like I'm actually doing something with my life, which I've constantly been struggling with in the first place.
Yeah, I feel that.
Also, Foxy, that drawing looks really nice.
I definitely feel that with especially with my work. I'm sitting here like I want to do more. I don't want to just
I know
be
you do.
I don't want to be, you know, in loss prevention my entire life. No offense to any of my coworkers that are listening to this. But I want to move up and become a manager or something like that. Because I don't get me wrong, I want to make the company a career. I don't necessarily want to make this like one specific role I'm in a career.
Yeah,
Um,
which is understandable.
Ripper.
I mean, it's not bad to want more out of a job.
Well, yeah, and I mean, and that's ultimately just like it's just one of those things where it's like it's like I want more out of working, but at the same time I don't want to leave my job
Yeah.
because I don't want to start over.
Yeah.
Um,
What was the question?
we're still on the if what was something you did before the pandemic that you're not finding yourself doing much anymore?
Oh, okay, we're still on that.
Yeah.
We
I
just
already
got
said mine.
we got a little sidetracked on it.
Yeah, so I already said mine. Going to
Yeah,
the gym.
Yeah, because then
I don't
Sean
really
was just
find
asking me about school.
Well, so speaking of school, because I know both you and Ripper and Decaf are both in school. How does taking online classes differ than being in an actual classroom?
Oh God, man. I don't really like. I mean, as much as I hate being in person, I can't really stand being online
I'll
because I get
say
sidetracked easily.
I mean, I'm sure I mean, sorry to cut you off, Ripper, but like I can guarantee you it's I guarantee you being in high school right now is hard.
yeah. For me, well, I switched to fully online. Fully online. So I guess not much is really different. Other than obviously not having that social interaction, but that was also my choice to switch fully online and get rid of that.
Yeah.
I feel like the way I learn is kind of better to be in an environment where I can kind of go at my own pace, learn as I want to,
Yeah.
rather than having to
Huh?
He goes, so that's why Ripper's socially awkward.
Oh,
rather than dang, now I just lost my train of thought because of him.
You
Rather
were
than
saying
having to go at the
You were
pace everyone
saying?
else goes
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
and kind of being able to. Dang, now I'm trying to figure out how to word this.
Just do your own thing basically.
Yeah, kind of do my own thing, and then you also don't have like a teacher holding your hand throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a
And with
kind of
high
a thing where you
school,
can actually
don't-
learn.
Yeah, and with high school, you don't necessarily need that. I know when the whole pandemic was actually starting, and I was still in beauty school, like it all went to online for a good while and stuff like that. Doing cosmetology school online, where you're sending in videos and everything of what you've done, and not actually being able to, if you've made a mistake, learn to fix it. Like just stuff like that, I think is like a pain in the ass, and you don't learn anything that way. But at least with like high school and stuff, like you were saying, Ripper, you can learn at your own pace. And, like with college and online and stuff like that.
Well, so for me, when I was in college, like well before the pandemic, so this was like 2016. I took a few online classes, and this is kind of going off of what Foxy just said in the general chat. I liked taking in-person classes, but that's because I'm the type of person that if you show me how to do something, I'm gonna learn it better than you just being like, all right, read this fucking this piece of paper with the step by step on how to do it. I gotta for me, it's like, okay, can you show it to me? Or even like, they'd be like, okay, if I'm in the middle of doing it and I'm doing something wrong, just kind of lean over my shoulder and be like, hey, you know can you go back like 2 steps because you just put you put the wrong chemical in, like, you know what I mean? Like, especially for what I was going to school for. I was going to school for forensic science. I can't learn how to mix chemicals online.
Like I said, some classes it's not as easy as just being able to do things online or
Yeah.
stuff like that. You don't learn that way. That's what I was kind of like
Yeah.
implying with the whole cosmetology stuff. Because like if you're cutting someone's hair, coloring someone's hair,
Yeah, you can't
fuck it up.
Yeah, you can't learn how
have
to
no way of knowing how to fix it.
Yeah, you can't learn how to cut somebody's hair by looking at a video. You have
Nope.
to learn it by cutting someone's hair. Or a wig or something.
And like having someone that's obviously going to help you like know how to do it and be there if you need help. But also with in-person classes for you as well, Sean, you're more likely to have an easier time like talking to people. Like I know you don't know, like you feel awkward a lot of the time and have like a little bit of anxiety, but you don't have as much anxiety as some people do.
When I talk to people, like my biggest thing is that when I'm nervous, I try to make people laugh. So if I even make, like, say I'm giving a presentation, I have to make a joke, and if I make somebody in the class laugh, I'm more comfortable because it makes me feel like I don't have to have as bunch of a wall up, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
And I mean, and it's the same thing for pretty much anything. Like when I mean, look at when I was like the first time I've played with anybody here, like even the people listening, I was awkward as shit until I started cracking jokes. I made somebody laugh, and then my wall came down because I felt comfortable.
I think the first time me and Sean ever had an interaction, it was during, I think you like flew out of your car or something, and it was more of a thing where we just
hang on. Before we go any further, this is about GTA. I didn't actually fly out of my car.
Wait, is that
while you guys talk about that for a second, I gotta go move laundry, so I'll be right back.
Yeah,
I think that was like the first time we met, and it was
I think it was when I flew out of my ambulance.
wait, is that the is it the
when I was going to my first call by myself, one of my very first GTA Twitch clips.
Oh yeah, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and I
the one where you were in the
And then he's just like, "What happened?" I was like, "We're not going to talk about it." I fat fingered.
And then
after
that, I think the first time I really played anything with basically everybody here was Bree inviting me to come play Goose Goose Duck with you guys, and because I think I was in like the server or something, and you guys or Bree DM'd me and asked me if I wanted to come play Goose Goose Duck with you guys, and then we kind of just developed a friendship from there.
Yeah.
Now we're all pretty close.
All right, so we've got some questions coming in the general chat. So first one, I'm gonna start with Tipsy's. What's the dumbest thing you were scared of as a child?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
That's actually a good question.
That's a good question.
Oh, I'd say I'm trying to think of what...
I was a pretty fearless kid, not gonna lie. So, and if I want to tell a story here because this is actually kind of funny. So, growing up, just for context, my dad is a cop. Okay, so he's retired now, but so context, my dad was a cop, and this is probably about when I was like 3, maybe 4. He comes home to use the bathroom or something. He may have come home for lunch. I obviously don't remember. I was told this story because I don't remember it. But he comes home, uses the bathroom, takes his duty belt off, leaves it on the bathroom sink, and me, my 4-year-old self, trots on into the bathroom. And
is this the
hang on.
Sorry.
I trot into the bathroom and I somehow take his gun out of his holster. And I pointed at him.
Oh
Oh my god, it's the story that you told me.
I obviously didn't, I didn't pull the trigger. I mean, I obviously don't know how I was even holding it in the air because the gun that he told me yeah, it's a pretty heavy gun. Anyway, I guess, yeah. And so he's like screaming for my mom, and my mom rushes in and takes it away from me. But he goes, to this day he goes, man, I'm so glad I was on the toilet because I was literally shitting myself.
I'd say for me, it used to be elevators. Like, because I feel like I always had that fear of like
It
getting
just
in
falling
one.
straight down.
Yeah, and then it just falling or getting stuck inside an elevator and not knowing how you're gonna get out. And
My biggest thing was I was always just afraid of spiders, and that was pretty much it. Otherwise, I was a pretty fearless
Man.
kid.
I'm
Otherwise,
scared of
I,
spiders
oh,
to this
I am.
day.
Oh yeah, dude, I am still scared of spiders. Fuck spiders.
I'm terrified of spiders, but like as a kid, I don't know why, but I was honestly scared of escalators because you know how they
Escalators.
yeah, you know how they have those grip things. I was scared that I would fall and just roll off the escalator.
Wait, you have the what things?
The you know
Like the things you put your hand on the side.
Oh, the railings.
Yeah.
not the railings, but like you know how you step on the escalator or whatever.
Oh, you're talking about like the actual stair thing.
Yeah, the stair thing. Like I was terrified that if I tripped, I would fall.
I have a few stories involving escalators, but that's for a different day. I'm not gonna. It's a little graphic. I'm not gonna do those.
We can go into that to another day.
That's just because from working at a mall and seeing dumb people on escalators, I have many stories. So, yeah. And that's also not gonna feed into Foxy's fear of escalators. So, so hang on, we gotta wait for we'll come back. We'll move on to the next topic. We'll come back so Bree can answer it. So where was the other one?
Was there any childhood games that you loved as a kid?
Honestly, man, I don't even think I had a childhood favorite game.
Oh yeah, from Foxy.
I was gonna say, for me it was oh god, what I'm trying to remember the name. Jesus, I'm brain farting.
Yeah, childhood games.
Need for Speed Underground. That's a solid game.
Rupert, did you get off the game?
Yeah, I just cut it off to finish this.
My favorite game as a kid, I have a copy of it here, but that's because Bree finally found a copy of it, and it's that Mario Super Sluggers for the Wii.
Oh.
Isn't it that
It's a baseball game.
yeah, isn't it that game that I saw you were talking about in general, that one
Yeah.
night?
Mario baseball game.
Yes, that is my all-time favorite like Mario game, and it was like looking back, and I played the original one on the GameCube. I think that was just Super Mario Baseball. I played I got so excited when they announced the sequel to it, which was the Super Sluggers. Man, any day after school when I was in middle school, whenever the fuck that came out, you could catch me on that game hitting dingers left and right.
I'd say mine was Pokemon Coliseum or Pokemon XD.
Oh my god, yes.
Those were two of my favorite games I've ever played.
Or Super Mario Party 4. That was probably one of my other favorites.
Yeah, I used to come home from school, get on Coliseum, and jam out.
I think
play
Pokemon
with my friends.
has also always been one of mine. Really, any of the Pokemon, because that's usually what I'd be playing.
Yeah. Bree, since you're back, we'll loop back to the other question. But what was the dumbest thing you were scared of as a child?
I mean, I'm just dumb, so really anything I was scared of was dumb. Let's be real.
But that's why we got brought into that story about my dad.
I know. I heard the question, and I'm like, of course you're telling this though. I just like hearing that story. The
I
day your
know.
mom told me that story was fucking great.
I was a fearless child. Even ask my parents. I gave no fucks as a kid, but then as I grew up, I apparently just like something clicked in me. It's like, I gotta start giving a fuck. Like,
See, I didn't give a fuck for like the longest time until something happened in Italy, which is a story for another day. But after that, I was kind of more like closed off and stuff. But I think probably I don't know what it is. Okay, it's really dumb. Actually, I do know something, and it's still kind of a thing. Like I'm not scared of heights. Okay, I'm fine. I can climb. I can rock climb. I can do like I can stand at high things. Okay, it's getting down. Like I would rock climb just fine, and then I'd look down and I'm like, I don't know how the fuck to get down.
yeah, Dakota will probably back you up on that. He's deathly afraid of heights.
I know you're afraid of heights, but see, it's the thing is, I'm not afraid of heights.
Oh,
It's
Foxy
that
doesn't like trains. Oh, also she
What?
was afraid of trains. Oh, I was like, oh, she doesn't like trains.
To be fair, after watching the what is it, Final Destination movies, yeah, I was not a fan of escalators for the longest time too. Not gonna lie.
I like trains.
I like train.
See, but I know it's not a fear of heights because I can like planes. I've always been fine on anything high up. I've always been fine with. It's always like I can climb up just fine, and then as soon as I have to get down, I'm like, I don't know how the fuck to get down. I'm scared.
Yeah, I was afraid of heights, and I still kind of am as a kid. But
I'm honestly terrified of heights.
it just
I don't know
for
why.
for me, I kind of got over it while working at the mall, but that's because like I used to have to go on the roof all the time, and like there's no fucking railing on the roof. You could just look
Oh.
right over.
Oh, that would honestly terrify me.
And my other big one was, I used to be scared to get in a car just because you never know what can happen when you get in one of those. And then
Especially
now
when
I love
Decaf's
cars.
driving.
Excuse me.
Honestly, I get anxiety when Sean's driving from time to time. So
Ooh.
I love you,
Okay,
hon.
we don't.
But you
don't
know you
need
give
to,
me
okay, we
anxiety.
don't need to call me out. But gee.
See, I was
Kind of
calling
hurt.
Sean out too, so it's okay.
I am
Called
a
him
good
right back out.
driver. At least I can get pulled
You
over by a
give
state
me
trooper.
And I didn't get a ticket.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I still didn't get pulled over.
That's the only time I've ever gotten pulled over. And
Yeah.
of course it was for speeding because I kind of speed. It's fine.
So not to boast or anything, but we're coming up on an hour, guys.
On an hour.
Yeah, we're at 55
I'm
minutes right
surprised.
Oh.
I thought we were in like 10 minutes.
now. No,
I didn't think it was that long.
10 minutes. Okay, Ripper.
Okay, Ripper.
Is there any other questions from the people listening or just in general chat? If not, I am going to say we should probably end it for the fact that we're coming up on an hour.
Ooh, I've got one more topic.
All right.
One more topic. What is it, Ripper?
I was gonna say favorite animes right now.
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah,
all time,
Ooh.
all
I
time,
can't do that.
all time favorite, any day of the week, Naruto. Actually, no, Naruto Shippuden.
Thought
Okay.
wasn't it something different not too long ago?
No, so okay, it depends on it depends on the mood, but any day of the week I will always watch Naruto. Naruto will always be one that I will go back to. But okay, how about we each do our own top 5?
Top 5, okay.
So Naruto Shippuden's my number 1.
Your number 2 better be what I think it is.
Number 2 is going to be Full Metal Alchemist.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I gotta think of this final.
Number 3 is going to be My Hero Academia.
Okay.
Number 4. Oh man, I'm blanking on the name. I just had it and it just went out of my head. Fate Stay Night.
I'm gonna say you really like the night ones.
And then number 5 is probably gonna be Demon Slayer.
Ooh. Okay.
And then a close 6th is gonna be Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh,
Oh,
that was good.
all right. I got mine. So I'd say it's hard because for my first, I think I'm gonna agree with Sean Shippuden. Second, I think I'd say Demon Slayer. Third, My Hero. Fourth, Assassination Classroom, and then fifth, I'd say Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, that's a good one.
To comment on
Jujutsu Kaisen
Assassination,
is a good one.
to comment on Assassination Classroom, I watched a good portion of it, but like it's the same shit over and over again.
I just
Is
really
it?
liked it. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. It was a funny anime. It was a
I
good thing
I
to switch it up.
I enjoyed like the first like 10 episodes, and then I was like, this is really repetitive.
I was surprised to finish the whole thing, but it ended up being one of my favorite ones.
My only like the only thing I take out of it is the fucking teacher. Obviously, it's like the only thing you're gonna take out of it, but like, God, that anime just was so repetitive. It's like, for me, I don't know if this is gonna be on Bree's top list, but like for Hunter x Hunter, um, it it starts out really good, but then it just drops. There's so much
I agree
filler.
with you. I agree with you there.
It's just like the end of the original Naruto series. There's so much build up, and then there's like 1,700 episodes of filler.
I feel like that happened in Shippuden as well.
Yeah,
Shippuden
but
had a lot
like,
of filler too.
the filler in Shippuden was actually like informative.
Yeah, it was still interesting. Well,
Yeah, like
I'll admit I skipped a few episodes in Shippuden because some of the filler episodes just become too much where
Yeah.
you don't need to watch them.
yeah. Did
It
you?
just kind of
Okay.
takes up.
Sorry to keep back to sidetrack, but did you guys hear about that they're coming out with another Naruto series?
I didn't.
It's about Boruto's son.
Oh, I never watched Boruto.
Boruto, I liked. It was really good, mainly because I got to see all the actual Naruto characters as adults.
I might have to go back and watch it.
What is it called? Not Naruto's son. I want Boruto's son name. What the fuck is it?
Probably gonna get demonetized on YouTube. Because how strict YouTube is. I was really trying to find the name.
Yeah, Saruto.
I was like, are you gonna find the name, or are we gonna continue?
It's
It's the name.
Saruto Uzumaki. He's a descendant of the Uzumaki clan and the Hyuga clan through his father Boruto, and a descendant of the Uchiha clan through his mother Sarada, who is the daughter of
Well, you saw
Sasuke,
that coming.
and it was the daughter of Sasuke and
I feel like that could be a spoiler. I'm just saying for people. Technically,
it's been out for a while. I don't care.
Spoiler
I
disclaimer.
don't think it's
Okay.
actually been out for
Even-
too
supposed to be before
too
the-
long.
And it's not like, okay, they fucking you know they're gonna become a thing. From watching Boruto, you know what's gonna happen.
It's okay.
But yeah, like, and then Naruto is in the series, but as a grandfather, which I can't imagine seeing old Naruto, but that's because in fucking Boruto he's only like 23. So, all right. So anyway, Bree, top 5
I was
anime.
gonna say, was Ripper able to say his top 5?
Yeah, he did already.
Did you not hear it?
So you want
I
us-
know. I don't even watch anime as often, so I can't even say my
Okay.
top
Her
5.
her top anime is probably My Hero.
I can't even finish watching My Hero though.
What about Demon Slayer?
Okay.
I wanted to get into it, but again, my brother.
Oh, that's right. You spoiled it.
Spoils every anime for you.
Yep.
Okay. My first one, I will say, my top anime, because I've always loved them, and as well as the fact that freaking just the last season, I cried. Fairy Tale. It's always been my number one.
Okay.
Second was probably Tokyo Ghoul because I did absolutely love that one.
I will say, I'm actually glad you actually got me to watch that. That was a good anime.
I told you. Like, I love the fact that it's like a darker kind of anime, but at the same time,
Ripper and Decaf, if you haven't watched it, go watch it.
dark. Yes.
Watch what?
Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, yeah, I watched
Man,
Anybody
I
also
wanted- I
listening
wanted to
hasn't
get
watched
into that.
Tokyo Ghoul,
I
watch
didn't-
it. It is wonderful. Even my sister has watched it, and she really was glad that I kept telling her to watch it when she didn't watch anime, and when she started watching anime and she actually watched it, she's like, "Yeah, you're right. That was a really good one."
I might be hated for this after I say it, but I didn't really like Tokyo Ghoul. It just wasn't.
I mean,
It just
honestly, it's
wasn't
not
very
everyone's,
interesting to me. I just didn't like the plot.
it's not everyone's thing, and that's like with other animes too, or really anything. It's not gonna be everyone's, but I will always recommend it because it's one of my favorite.
Okay, so anyway, continue.
Third
Number 3.
one was I'm saying number 3. Hush over there, sir.
Hush.
Toxic.
Akame Got Killed
called
was one of
Toxicity.
my favorites too.
What was it?
Akame Got Killed. It's one that
Oh.
I want to get you to watch.
Yeah, I just didn't hear the name.
No, I know. I figured. That one is great. It's about assassins. It's wonderful. It plays with your feels, which I hate but love at the same time. So, like, I was considering putting obviously Sword Art on this list because it was one of the animes one of the first animes I watched, and actually was like what got me to want to continue watching anime. But it's not on my top 5. This one is because I just watched the newest Netflix rendition of it, but I used to watch The Shaman King with my sister when we lived overseas, and it was one show that I honestly thought I was crazy and didn't think it actually existed, and when I was reminded it did and got to rewatch, not rewatch, but watch the new rendition of it, I was very happy. So that would be number 4. That one's and then I'm also waiting for the next part of this one. I can't remember the exact name, but it's the Shield Hero.
Okay.
What was it?
I think I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I don't know the name of it.
The Rising of the Shield Hero. That's what it was.
That's
That
is
one.
that number 4 or number 5?
That's number 5.
Oh, okay.
That one is a really.
I'm
good
honestly
one that
surprised
I
Black
like as
Clover
well.
wasn't on your list.
I really do like it. I probably consider that a 6.
Okay.
These ones though, they're like either ones that like are ones from like when I was younger, like Shaman King, or the ones that got me like really, really hooked. Because although Sword Art was one of the first animes, that and actually Black Butler, that was a great time. That one was almost on my list too. Fairy Tail was like the longest one that I had watched, and I just like continuously got to like I got caught up, and then as new episodes when they were still doing them was coming out, was like waiting for those every week. Like I'd have my like laptop set up, had the countdown going, and just would sit there like snacking while I waited for it to come on.
So Decaf, if you don't, sorry to kind of sidetrack, but Decaf, do you like more like silly kind of like, I wouldn't say like kind of romantic comedy anime?
I mean,
Do you
I
like
am a-
slice of
I'm
life
gonna-
ones?
I'm a sucker for like stupid like rom-com type animes.
Okay,
Oh
so
yeah, rom-com slice of life.
I think you would like, if you want to write this down, it's kind of a long name.
Oh God, hold on. I need to find my notebook.
Otherwise I could just send it to you on Discord.
That would probably be easier for her. What do you mean?
I can't find my notebook.
Yeah, I'll just send it to you on Discord. But so it's called Don't Toy with Me, Miss Nagatoro.
Of course, you're that one.
It was such a cute anime.
Okay.
I loved every fucking minute of it.
I'm just saying, if anybody ever wants to have like a movie night on Discord and watch A Silent Voice, let me know. Because I want to rewatch that one. I'm not going to lie.
But yeah, so I think we should probably end it because we're coming up on an hour and 10 now. So I just want to thank all you guys for coming in and listening and dealing with all of us for the last hour. Thank you, Decaf Ripper and Bree, for coming out as well. I am hoping to do another one of these very soon. I don't know exactly when, maybe next weekend or something like that.
I'm going to try to keep making sure that we kind of stay on top and
Yeah.
are able to
Every
get these
week.
out.
Yeah.
Preferably every week.
If I'm
as
not
long as it
able
works
to
with everyone's
make it,
schedules.
if I'm not able to make it, one of these guys will probably be hosting it.
I could probably do it.
Yeah. And then I'm going to be posting it to my YouTube channel. So that's where you're going to be able to find this audio. Obviously, if you're going to be listening to it, that you're listening to it on YouTube. Or Ripper's going to be posting it on Spotify. So hopefully obviously you're going to be listening to one of those things. Otherwise, if you've been listening to this in the Discord, thank you guys for coming out and listening to it on Discord live.
As well as giving us questions to
Yes.
answer while we've been live doing this podcast.
Yeah. I think a good topic for the next one, at least to start out, let's have a huge anime debate.
No,
Ooh.
God.
I'm down.
Okay.
And if
I
you
wouldn't-
guys
I
ever
wouldn't really
have
be
any... What, DK?
I wouldn't be able to debate because I haven't even really.
Well, what we could
just
do,
like
what we
based on
could
your
do.
like idea of what you've seen, anything you've seen on the animes as well. As,
Well, my idea on it was somebody could mediate, and we could
Which,
basically
in that case,
persuade.
Decaf
We
would.
could basically persuade somebody like Decaf to watch said anime.
That's fair. But if you guys have any like other topic ideas,
Yeah.
if you go to any, are
Here,
you guys?
what
well, I know
else-
I'm probably gonna do a channel too that has like topics for
Yeah.
podcast
What I'll do is
ideas.
I'll make a little room channel that has that's just podcast topic ideas.
If you're a part of any of our Discord servers, feel free to find that
There you
channel.
go. I just posted it.
In Sean's, in the secure line, it'll be under rooms. In Peachy's space, it'll probably be under. It might actually get its own thing that says Toxicity Podcast, honestly. But feel free to give us topics of what you guys want to hear us talk about.
Did you just see what Dakota said?
In which one? General?
Yeah.
What do you mean drag my Discord?
You're
I don't know.
god level gamer. Move that
Well,
up.
I didn't put it there.
Well, fix it.
Well, you guys are mods. You fix it.
Oh my!
I
God.
can't.
You have your
I
role
can't.
locked.
Hold on. Hold on.
All right, I'm
can't-
gonna do
I
this ad podcast, but anyway, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We're gonna go. We'll be live soon. We're probably all gonna be streaming here in like 10 minutes, so come and hang out. But yeah, so we're just gonna call it. I'm gonna be starting some music real quick, and we're gonna go from there. Do you guys want to say bye to everybody?
Have a good day,
Nope.
guys.
See ya.
Or
Bye-bye.
night, whenever you're listening to this. I didn't like that, you dork.